Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Premier Perspective. Today we are here with what is probably the biggest transfer news in I don't even know how long.
And I don't know. Yeah, for real. It's been a
I don't
while
know. It's
since.
been, yeah, I would say the biggest move since this is probably when Neymar left to
Probably Neymar to
PSG. Yeah.
PSG.
We now have official announcement. It's been rumored for days, but Lionel Messi has officially joined PSG on a free transfer. It's now estimated that he's going to be making about 35 million a year at PSG.
Absolutely
Um,
insane.
this is crazy. Uh, for anyone who's been transferring, who's ever been following this transfer saga, it's been going on for about a year now. Last summer, rumors came out that Messi was unhappy at Barcelona, that he was ready to move on. Um, he was being heavily linked to Manchester City, and then they said Messi wasn't leaving, and then he did that bombshell interview where he said that it was all the president's fault and that the president literally did not let him leave and how he wanted to leave. But then after that, the relationship with him and Barca got a lot better. The new president came in, and it looked almost certain that Messi was about to pen a deal with Barca that was probably going to let him go for the rest of the year. I mean, for the rest of his career. But now, with La Liga implementing new rules, it was literally impossible for Barcelona to keep him, even if Messi were to take a pay cut. So now we have Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar at PSG.
Which
What do you
is
think?
I think that could be one of the best attacking trios
Insane.
ever seen.
Yes.
I mean, Messi, don't even have to say anything. Mbappe, just youngster who's whatever you want to
Just,
say
yeah.
about him being overrated or whatever. You can't deny that he's an incredible player, and just what he
Never.
brings alongside Messi and Neymar as
Mhm.
well. And Messi and Neymar, the link they have with each other, and Messi loves playing with like the young talented players like Mbappe, and I think the three of them will have such a great energy, and it would be an absolute nightmare as a
Yeah,
defender to
for
come up
sure.
against that. I could not imagine being a defender and having to play against Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar. And then behind
Uh,
that, at PSG, what
mm,
you're then it's uh probably Di Maria or on the
yeah,
right wing at least.
yeah.
And then behind that you have Verratti and Wijnaldum,
And you
and then
have
you have
Paredes
Mark
too, who's a great
and you have
player.
Paredes, and then you have Marquinhos and Kimpembe,
Yeah. To
and
add
then
along with the two signings of Sergio Ramos and Hakimi.
answer.
I mean, you can make the argument that PSG has had the best transfer window ever.
This is
Um,
possibly the best. I think this is
they brought
considered the
in
best transfer window ever.
they brought in Wijnaldum, who was a key part of Liverpool winning the Champions League when they won. They brought in Sergio Ramos. You can make the argument that he's top five defenders of all time.
For sure. Yeah.
You bring in Donnarumma, who just won the MVP of the Euros and is probably top five keepers in the world. And then you
Correct.
bring in Messi, the greatest player to ever touch a soccer ball, all for a combined transfer fee
All
of zero.
of $0 and zero
And then
cents.
to add
Absolutely
Hakimi
ridiculous,
for
man.
60 million, which I think in today's market is pretty
That's
good deal
a
for
very good deal
Hakimi,
for yeah.
who showed promise at Dortmund, got snatched up by Inter, was great last season in Inter winning the league. This PSG team, I can say, are heavily favorites to win the Champions League. If they don't win the Champions League, I think it would be insane. I just think they're so far favorites. I know we haven't seen them play yet, and that we might be jumping to conclusions, but I mean, if you look at the team on paper, I just think that they need to win this Champions League or they're all
They do.
frauds.
I would agree with that looking at the personnel they have. But as for Messi, um, just I was surprised, to
Yeah.
see it. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw that he was like really leaving, and in the press conference when he was talking about it, and he
Yeah.
was like
It
he was
was
actually leaving, and it was really happening. I just couldn't believe what was happening, and after like what he
mm,
achieved at Barca,
yeah.
he just added so much incredible value to the club and also just the game in general. But At Barca, I do have a list of his accomplishments here and his personal ones that he was able to achieve at Barca as well. He was able to win 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Reys, 7 Spanish Super Cup, 4 Champions Leagues, 4 UEFA Super Cups, and 3 Club World Cups, and then personal awards that were won, a great deal by his Barca performances. 6 Ballon d'Or, most of any player of all time, beating out Ronaldo just by 1, and then 6 European Golden Boot awards throughout his
It's
time
insane.
at Barca, which is
And
crazy.
it's just crazy what he's accomplished. And as much as like last year, where all these rumors are coming out that it looked like he was already like him to City were almost confirmed. Like we all thought that Messi was leaving last year, and that seemed more realistic. But now, as time went on, he stayed. There's rumors of him signing the new contract. The idea of him leaving seemed so far fetched. The fact that now he is gone, he's going to be in a new team, a great system, great players, good manager. Um, I mean, he probably, like you said, 6 Ballon d'Ors. He's probably getting his 7th one
For
for
sure.
for
Yeah,
the good
at some
stats
point.
he put at Barca, and now winning the Copa America. He's probably gonna win it this year. I just think, he's the greatest player ever, and he's gonna continue to show his worth at PSG.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have too much more to add on to that. If you
Yeah.
just look at him, look at the players he's going to play around.
Hmm.
Um, just I'm really excited to see this PSG team play
Yeah.
in general, and I'm excited to see Messi. I am excited to see Messi play at a different team. I like to
Yeah.
see players that
Uh,
have
Obviously, I would have liked if he wasn't like in the French league, but then
right,
again, we're gonna
but
see, a lot of Champions League games. I'm assuming that they're not gonna get knocked out early. I mean, at least there's gonna be a minimum of 6. So at least there's European football we can look forward to with Messi and that great team.
yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know. I'm just so looking forward to seeing Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. Like that's just crazy to me.
yeah, mostly Neymar and Messi again. Their energy
Yeah.
together, but I mean,
Yeah.
imagine
Just think about it though, like
imagine
how efficient Neymar and Mbappe are already. Like obviously, questions have been made about them. They're always the people that are gonna hate and say whatever. But just to think that now they're gonna be accompanied by, you could say, also one of the greatest playmakers ever. I just think
Neymar
is
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Messi just the way he's gonna create for both of them. It's gonna be great. Um, yeah, just wanted to talk about this huge transfer. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for us. We just want to talk about this real quick. For anyone who hasn't checked it out, we already have 3 season previews out. We have Man City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Make sure to check all those out. Upcoming for the rest of the week, we're going to have our Manchester United one. We're going to have our Arsenal one. And we're also going to have what me and Ryan are looking forward to most, Premier League prediction 1 to 20.
Gonna be an interesting one.
It's gonna be
I'm
nice
excited
to
for that.
talk about it. Me and Ryan are not gonna know what we picked, so we're going into that fresh with no influence from one to the other. So interesting to see how that'll be. Once again, we want to say thank you so much for anyone who's showing support on the channel, and we'll see you guys soon.